Thank you for your time today, Lord Pangtong.
Let me think about what you said. Now, I'll be on my way. Have you some spare time? This is a bit sudden, but I'm wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Who is this, if I may? Do excuse me. I am Yue Ying, hailing from Mianon. I am studying away from home, aiming to broaden my horizons. I came to visit here because, well...
Destroying weapons is something of a specialty of yours, right? This lady here enjoys inventing tools that better people's lives. So she wants to know how things work. Creation and destruction are but two sides of the same coin. So, Lady Yue Ying, that solves your problem. And as I don't want...
And there he goes. Well, I know this is sudden and I do not wish to be a bother, but may we chat for a bit? My goal is to invent things that will make everyone... But there was only so much I could achieve back home. So I made up my mind to set out on a journey. And I thought, what better place to encounter interesting people than the renowned Shui Jing retreat? And here, I found you. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad to hear a positive reaction from... But... do you not consider my goal foolish? Many have been suspicious of my motives, or doubted that the knowledge I seek will lead to anything. Oh, I fear I cannot express just how much your words mean to me. But I know, I still have so much work to do. I will be sure not to squander this chance. Oh, I think I'm turning red. I never thought I'd speak so openly to someone I just met. Even if this was a coincidence, it's the result of my own courage. And I'm thankful for meeting people I never would have otherwise. Would you like to come to the inn where I'm staying? I would love to show you my prototypes and hear your opinion. And please be completely honest. After all, you're the first person who has true... Well then...
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand.
Now is the time for forward momentum. Come, onward! March forward! See it. The path we must walk. The enemy officer has been defeated. Everyone! Start the advance! Solid stratagem. I challenge you to battle. Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Perfect plan failed.
The enemy is strong. Things might get tough.
If you don't mind. grateful.
More customers always show up whenever Lord...
Just look at how far we started out as a bunch of bumpkins from Yo. I don't know what it is about my brothers, but the Emperor and Cao Cao seem to have taken a liking to... Thinking back on it now, a lot... The only thing that hasn't changed is me. I wonder if I should start making some changes myself. Well, how about this? I'll be... Lord Changfei. The brave and wise warrior with temperance enough to never lose himself to drink. Wouldn't that be something? It must be the alcohol talking. Speaking of changes, you're quite different than you were when we first met. But your heart is more or less in the same place. I always feel at ease with you.
Nothing has changed since Dong Chuo's rule. Just what is Cao Cao thinking? Treating His Majesty like this?
Well, he is the one with full control over the court. To him, the Emperor is a mere puppet. His Majesty might not speak ill of him in front of us, but surely he must be displeased.
Or perhaps he is afraid because he is unable to discern Cao Cao's intentions.
Have some respect. His Majesty would never fear a charlatan like him.
Well, I am certain our dear Emperor is pained at all the tyrannical deeds committed in his name. Perhaps we should have forgone Cao Cao and entrusted someone with more prestige, like Yuan Shao.
Ah, but I hear that Liu Bei might also be worthy.
Ah, well met. On patrol, I presume?
Oh, it has grown late. Perhaps it would be wise to leave the patrols.
Speaking of which, we shall do the same.
What timing? I've just received word that Lord Gongsun Zan was defeated. I owed a great deal to that man. Lord Gongsun Zan took me under his wing when I was directionless. This chaos has claimed a dear friend. Thank you for your concern. But to be honest, it hasn't dampened my spirits as much as you might imagine. Lord Gongsun Zan's defeat has given Lord Yuan Shao the 4 provinces north of the river, making his kingdom the most powerful in the land. Conflict with Lord Cao Cao will be unavoidable. History is being written. The sadness I should be feeling at the loss of a great friend. I have something to discuss with you. Tonight, let us enjoy drinks in the moonlight before feasting together in your room.
We're gonna drive out Cao Cao?
Shh. Not so loud, Changfei.
But why with the Emperor?
I am not sure of His Majesty's true intentions, but he is clearly not satisfied with the current state of affairs. So, what say the three of you?
What can I say? Your mind's already made up, isn't it?
Yeah. Helping all those in need. That's what you set out to do.
Yes. I suppose that is what it all comes down to. I spoke with the Emperor here, and learned how much he is suffering under the current arrangement, I will do what I believe is right, in the way I see fit. If His Majesty is asking for help, then I want to answer the call.
Heh, that's the Liu Bei we all know. Besides, we never plan to just keep taking orders from Cao Cao forever, right?
I have no objections. But how are we going to carry out such a plan? As it stands, we are nothing more than the guests of Lord Cao Cao's. We don't have the soldiers, let alone the support necessary to succeed.
First, we will remove ourselves from Lord Cao Cao's influence and claim some land on which to establish a base. Lord Cao Cao has been talking about attacking Yuan Shu in anticipation of Yuan Shao's forces coming south. That will be our opportunity to leave Shu City. Our destination is in Shu, the castle at Xiapei. With the time we've spent there.
I'm no strategist, but do you really think we should bother with attacking you? If we're just going to turn on Cao Cao anyway, I don't see why we need to keep following his orders.
I understand your thoughts, but we cannot deny that he has helped us on many occasions. I'd like to repay him for that. Perhaps. But I cannot be the hero to stand against Lord Cao Cao if I am in his debt.
It's just like you to think this way, brother. But that's the part of you we admire most. Stay true. While Liu Bei is away negotiating the alliance with Yuan Shao, it's up to us to defend. His family also resides within this castle. Should anything happen, we must be ready to guard it with our lives. Cao Cao's forces are currently engaged with Yuan Shu's massive army. He can't exactly turn around on a whim. But he might still send one of his stronger officers our way. We need to... I am sure Liu Bei and the others will be able to secure the alliance and bring back reinforcements. All we can do is put our faith in them and perform.
There are plenty of marshes and rivers around here, so you get people falling in from time to time.
Greetings. Yes, I've been thinking a bit about Liu Bei and where we might... When he told us that he had found his purpose, when he decided to part ways with Lord Cao Cao, I was happy. If we could spare the people of this troubled world even one source of grief, then we sworn brothers would proudly charge into battle. He would speak of doing great things for the world. But then, after fighting Louis Bu and having that discussion with Lord Cao Cao, something changed. This could well be the turning point. Will he be able to seize this opportunity to rob? That is why it is more important than ever that we support him, no matter what. That's what I'd like to hear. We must all work together to help him achieve greatness.
We have a report!
What is it?
Cao Cao's forces are advancing on Xiapei Castle!
How could this be? What about my brothers?
We have received no word. There are rumors that they have fallen to Cao Cao's forces. Please, sir, your orders.
We must defend the castle at all costs. I'm counting on you to help us make it through this.
The castle's imposing visage is the only thing that hasn't changed.
You there. Advance!
We have them beat in numbers and in spirit. Do not fear, Guan Yu. Bring this castle down around them.
Behind me lies the I so defended my life. No one else lay a hand on my brother's stronghold.
The enemy officer.
Enemies already invaded the castle. Napoleon cried him out. Enemy will gain our stronghold. Will be met with our blade.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this. Good work, everyone. All the foes who entered the castle have fled.
Don't allow the enemy even a shred of hope. Attack them relentlessly.
Damn. How there's still so many of them. I'm counting on you. Let us divide our efforts to halt the enemy's advance. Advance now! As long as I'm here, you will get through. I don't care how many men you have. Now, be gone, unless you wish to take my blood.
Listen, turn the table. All my might.
Believe this. The enemy officer, oh well, has been defeated. A great help indeed. Allow us to defend the gate.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Take this.
I can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated.
sure know how to fight. Well done. Most impressive. Retreat would be the best option right now. I'll make you regret that decision. Push on through. On me. Have faith in our victory. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. I'm going another ticket in the name of my brother.
Januar Castle is surrounded by rivers. Liu Bei's forces
The enemy officer
wary of any
has been
attempts to
defeated.
flight. So, let's test that theory first.
Start the events.
So the enemy is after the floodgates. And they'll have to answer to me.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Here we go. Turn the table. Here we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy's holding up well, considering the difference in strength of our forces. Even so, the resistance cannot last forever.
Wandering into our ranks.
The enemy officer still has been defeated.
That means I must fall back now.
We were to hold out until now. Still, Cao Cao's forces are no joke.
He's still putting up a fight. Well, I suppose I should have expected it, Januar. Not famous warrior you. Still, he must be getting quite nervous under these circumstances. Let's take advantage of the situation while he's on the board.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Enemy formation has changed.
This territory is in
This enemy stronghold now. Might be a trap. Yet, we won't last long at this rate. Let us take this chance to snap victory from the jaws of defeat. Are you ready to face me?
I see it. Turn the table. Right here. The enemy officer has been defeated.
so that I may fight again another day.
Rushing all the way out here? If you wish to become my prey, then I'll happily hunt you.
Looks like it worked. It's time to put an end to Guan Yu.
Come to this.
The enemy officer.
Lord Guan Yu, I, Zhang Liao, shall be your opponent. Ready your weapon!
I was more than ready for a trap. I'll cleave our way through and bring us that much closer to victory.
With this, we have put Guan Yu in check. Now is our chance to take Xiaopei Castle. Shall we initiate
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Castle fall. All the things will be for nothing. Still, all we can do now is fight the foe before us. Believe in your allies. And our victory to come.
Those things are throwing my way today. Maybe next time. Keep that up!
You are foolish for charging ahead like this. If you were under my command, I would have you executed.
Take this.
True warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Momentum is on our side.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Has been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must go back.
Truly are impressive. I cannot move. No for the sake of Lord Cao Cao. I see it. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Retreat.
sense why we've had such trouble. Against us. You lot have no chance of winning.
All units, assault. Hey, must capture the castle. Post haste.
By the heavens, Lord Cao himself is here. You better retreat for now and bolster the castle's defenses. I won't give in, no matter how many people you throw at me. As long as I draw breath, I go on you to protect the stronghold.
Spirit.
Lord Guan Yu. The castle has already fallen. Surrender at once.
Never. I shall fight to my last breath.
You would dishonor yourself out of stubborn pride, breaking your vow to your sworn brothers that you would die together, defying your duty to protect that which Liu Bei entrusted to you. Would your honor truly allow that?
I need 3 promises from you. I will surrender to the Emperor, not to Lord Cao Cao. No harm shall come to the family of Liu Bei. And the moment I find my brothers, I shall run to their side.
You have my word. I shall convey your wishes to...
I accept those terms. How outstanding to have a renowned hero such as you on our side. May our acquaintance be long and fruitful.
Lord Cao Cao, I cannot thank you enough.
Think nothing of it. More importantly, I have something I want to ask Guan Yu. What would you say to it?
What?
Forgive me. It was not my preference to ask him direct. If the proper authority were present, I certainly would have made the request.
I am flattered by the offer.
And what if Liu Bei is no longer of this...
Lord Cao Cao.
Huh. No need to look so grim. I merely asked. I will not force you to decide now. Take your time and...
Certainly. He has been incredibly generous. And that is a debt I must repay in full before I leave. But I do not intend to stay here long. I will leave as soon as I know where my... No matter how many losses he suffers, or how weak my brother is the only one...
I never expected you to fall back under my influence. I'm glad to see you, Ziluan. Ever since you joined Liu Bei, I was certain we would never get another chance to meet like this. But now, both you and Guan Yu have fallen right into my hands. I can think of no greater gift. I understand how you feel. As a follower of Liu Bei, you must see me as your sworn enemy. But we have yet to hear of Liu Bei's whereabouts. If you left me now, where would you go? In any case, I see no reason to keep you under guard. I promise you will be treated with all the respect a guest is due. It goes without saying that Liu Bei's family will also be well taken care of. I wouldn't dare disrespect your loyalty to... Get some rest for now, Ziluan. May your next journey be fruitful. And hopefully, at my side.
What kind of life does the Emperor live anyway? I I can hardly believe he's so close by.
This town has gotten bigger now that I think about it.
Finally found myself a church.
Here you are.
Yuan Shao's forces gathered around Baima greatly outnumber our own. They must be trying to quash our potential strategies with sheer numbers.
Be that as it may, any commander who would lead such a massive army is bound to let his hubris get the better of it. We must discover and strike at where they have been negligent.
Send a small force to ambush them? No. It would be but a momentary diversion against an army that large. Though if we can separate their forces, we may be able to take them down one group at a time.
Separate them how? I doubt Yuan Shao would be easily fooled.
If one wants to catch a catfish sleeping at the bottom of a pond, one must use valuable bait.
Bait?
Very well. I will join the assault. Then even Yuan Shao will panic and send his army.
Lord Liu Bei, you may not know.
I see. So that weapon's power comes from there. An interesting insight, and thank you once again for your wisdom. Could we speak for a little while longer? There is something I wanted to talk about with an experienced warrior like you. Thank you. Your kindness earlier. I mentioned that I want to create things that will make people's lives easier. Where I'm from, there is a chronic shortage of laborers due to the war. So, I designed and created a wooden doll. I was young then, so it was quite rudimentary. It could only make a dough-pounding motion. At first, there were people who were happy to see it, saying it helped with their daily cook. But then one day, officials came unannounced. It turns out the magistrate's office had received complaints that the doll moved using some suspicious device. When the officials were getting ready to leave with the doll parts, if you're going to build such a thing, you ought to make it able to wield a weapon and fight. I was shocked. I couldn't fathom that there were people who didn't like what I had made, and those who wished to repurpose it for warfare. Well, those who fight wars always demand the most advanced inventions of... In the end, apparently my doll was rebuilt and deployed as a weapon. I only found out because someone came to me to complain that it was useless in battle. Although, I was glad to hear that. It made me realize... But then again, I think responsibility lies not with the invention itself, but with those. That's why I have come to the decision to study weaponry, so that I can continue working on my inventions. Instead of dismissing research into weapons as a waste, I'll try to learn everything I can in order to create a better future. Thank you. Perhaps I can help those living through these dark times. That may have been overdramatic, but I may as well be direct. Could we stay here a little? I don't want to go back just yet. Of course. If I can stay here with you, there is nothing else I desire. In fact, I wish to stay tonight. I'm going to take... I'll be as accurate and
They say Lord Guan Yu surrendered to Cao Cao. I'm sure he didn't do it so willingly.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
It is good to see you.